When I think about philanthropy, it actually became harbored in my soul over 60 years ago, and it was not thought through. It was not a vision of at some point in my time I will do thus and so. When my husband and I were engaged, we spent time discussing our values and what we wanted in our marriage and in our relationship and in our family. And one of the values was always giving back to the community in which we lived and worked. What I found out is as my circle of living broadened, I saw more and more ways that I could make a difference. Being a teacher is so much more than teaching. You take these wonderful human beings who are part of your class, you ignite curiosity, you take them as far as you can, you help them build bridges to something new. And so often the questions are, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I came to rephrase that. Which of the world's problems do you want to take a crack at? I was a first-gen student here on scholarship, so I really understand the value of receiving financial help. Years later, I returned and received my master's in special ed. After a period of time, I recalled the value of that scholarship to me, and I set up an endowment at PSU for first-generation students so they could begin their education with some help. Certainly, the cost of education is high, but it needs to be made available to more than those who can just easily afford it. I've seen sculptures, I've seen paintings that I had to turn away from because my tears were coming. How do people take an idea and build a narrative that can bring you to tears, bring you to anger, bring you to action, or bring you to joy? That's incredible. About 30 years ago, I had this idea. What would it be like to have a Center for the Arts in Beaverton? And the end result was a public-private partnership with the city of Beaverton, with the support of the entire city council and the Beaverton Arts Foundation and the community. We will have the Patricia Research Center for the Arts opening next fall. When I think about the arts and what they can evoke from the human spirit, there's just no price tag on that. If we think holistically about the world, adaptability is so very necessary as we move forward. Now we're ready to look at, is there a different way? Is there a better way? I didn't always know what my purpose was. I just wanted to be open to what came my way so I could then identify how best I could serve.